Hey guys, nothingwired.com, and we have the brand new Samsung Galaxy Mega 6.3 inch. This is the big brother of the two of the Galaxy Mega series that was launched in India today. The other one is Galaxy Mega 5.8 inch. So you can see it's a massive device. So on the front side is dominated by the 6.3 inch TFT LCD screen. It has a resolution of 1280 by 720, that's HD, and it translates to a PPI of 233. And on top you have the earpiece, you have a sensor, then a notification light, and then you have a 1.9 MP front camera. Below you have the very familiar home button. The home button have a nice diamond edge cut design that we've seen on the S4, which again gives the phone a very premium look. You would also have the back and the menu buttons here. Those would be the soft keys. The left side has the lone volume rocker. The right side has the power button. On top you have the IR blaster there, mic, and your 3.5mm jack. Below you have your micro USB port and the mouthpiece. On the back you have the 8MP autofocus camera and an LED flash, the Samsung logo, and then you have the speaker grill with a bump in the speaker, so that whenever, even when you place this phone on a flat surface, the sound won't be obstructed. So yeah, pretty much the standard design, I would say. However, in spite of being a 6.3 device, you would actually expect it to be quite heavy, but it is not. It's pretty light, and I'm not sure whether it will go inside a tight jeans, but otherwise it could even fit in your pocket and definitely in your purse. So it's pretty thin, almost about 8mm. Yeah, so this guy is powered by a 1.7 gig dual core processor. It has 1.5 GB of RAM, and this comes in two versions. One would be an 8 GB internal storage version, another would be 16 GB. This is the 16 GB version. You also have a micro SD card slot. Actually, let's open it and show you. So again, the similar polycarbonate back flap. You have the SIM card and the micro SD card, one on top of another. You have the 2600 mAh battery. To remove both, I guess you'll have to remove the battery, or I just hope to remove the micro SD card you would not need to remove the battery, but we'll check that out later. So this guy is powered by Android 4.2 Jelly Bean and Touch UI on front. So Samsung has done some enhancement on its Touch UI over Android 4.2, and you'll get all the goodness here. So similar home screen arrangement there. There you see. Long press on any space, empty space, to set your wallpaper and apps and widgets. Pretty usual. You can customize your app dock there, and I can see this guy is lagging just a bit, maybe because of the dual core processor. So we advise you not to keep so many widgets on the home pages. So let's go and check out the apps now. So you have the pretty standard apps from Samsung as well as from Google that you would otherwise find on Jelly Bean, but you have some other apps like the CNE settings and then Snapdragon SDK days. This may be because it's not a retail version, so you have few of this app that's the team uses, the Samsung team uses to test the devices, but I'm sure in the retail version you would pretty much get most of the apps that you would get on the Galaxy S4, if not more. So let's check out the settings now. It's similarly arranged as that on the Galaxy S4. You have the categories arranged horizontally. The 6.3 supports NFC. It has S-Beam, as you can see. The 5.8 does not have NFC, by the way. There's my device. You have all the latest features there. You have Air View and Smart Screen. and whatnot. There you see. Then you can set up your accounts, all these accounts. Again, no Twitter. Then let's check out the about device section. There you see 4.2.2 GTI 9200. Yeah, so let's check out some of the apps now. So you have the My Music, which is pretty much similar to what we used to see on the ICS, and then with a little enhancement on the Jelly Bean. Then we have Flipboards, and then we have the gallery. And there you can see the most recent thumbnail is the biggest of them, and then the photos are arranged according to the albums. So you can go to any of the albums or locations basically of the on the phone or from the web. It supports AirView like S4, as you can see. There you can see. So an advantage of a bigger screen is that even the thumbnails are so much bigger that you do not, if you're looking for a tiny detail, you do not have to go open one single photo and then view it. You can even view what the photo is all about, even on the thumbnail. Long press is to edit, delete or share them. That's your gallery. Then you have your familiar group play. Camera, so it has an 8MP autofocus camera, again similar to what we saw on the Galaxy S4. So you have the Galaxy camera like modes here. It has 10 modes as opposed to the 5.8's 12 modes. You have the settings here, and then you can go to other settings. All here you have anti-shakes, ISOs, and all the usual settings that you would see on the S4. Then yeah, so I guess that's pretty much about the main apps and tools. The dial. Then you have the story album here. Like on the Galaxy S4, you can make an automated story or an album with sound and visual effects with your photos and videos. Yeah, so the Galaxy Mega 6.3 pretty much has the usual TouchWiz Jelly Bean apps that comes with Samsung and Google. You get a bigger screen, even bigger than the Galaxy Note 2. For example, if we compare this with the Note 2, the Note 2 really looks tiny. The Note 2 has a 5.5-inch screen. This one has a 6.3-inch screen. So this really looks tiny, also not radically different design. But you can see the thickness is almost similar. And the designs is almost identical. Do you see? Except that the 6.3 has a textured back like that on the Galaxy S4. And when you actually compare this with the Galaxy S4, this really looks like a baby, but both devices except for the size are almost identical. There you see. So if you really like the Galaxy S4 but you wanted a bigger screen, a lot bigger, then this could be for you. This is coming next week, and it should retail for about rupees 31,490 in India, but I'm sure you would be able to get it for much less online or with your local dealer. Yeah, so that's the Galaxy Mega 6.3.